Hey everybody, what's up? This is Aeternatus. This is my very first LP. Gonna be playing Resident Evil 2, and I have a ROM of Resident Evil 2 here for the N64, and it doesn't work at all properly. Like the musical cut out, or like you'll see weird graphic stuff. So I thought it'd be kind of funny just to do an LP of it because it's so screwed up. And I'm gonna play on easy because I'm playing on my laptop and it's it's kind of harder to control than the N64. So, okay, that picture right there, I pissed my pants the very first time I ever played this game. This is the very first Resident Evil I ever played. I'm a huge survival horror fan. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, all that stuff. Absolutely love these games. That was the very first thing I ever saw of the Resident Evil series when I was about 12 years old, and I'm 18 now. Sleeping over at a friend's house, and I saw that. Just pants pissed everywhere, man. It was scary stuff. This has to be one of my favorite games of all time because it has that childhood memory attached to it because it was the first Resident Evil game I ever played. And I also think it's probably one of the best Resident Evil games ever made. It's really good. It's not considered a classic for no reason, you know. It's really good. See, like this, there's no voice acting for no reason. And you can see all the graphics on the right side of the screen screwing up. And you probably noticed that while Leon was running, he was like running over top of cars and stuff. So this is my first LP, and I plan to do. Oh, see, we got music now for no reason. That's cool. Uh, I plan to do just like all the Resident Evil games, all the Silent Hill games. Probably not in order, and you could assume that because I'm starting with Resident Evil 2, so number one. But yeah, and then I might do Fatal Frame or just other. I got the first Fatal Frame last weekend for the PS2. I've never played it before. I've never played any Fatal Frame game. I have no idea what it's about or anything, so try not to spoil it for me. But you guys could talk about the Resident Evil games and the Silent Hill games all you want on the comments. That's one of the reasons I started doing LPs because I like talking about Resident Evil and I like talking about Silent Hill with people. So I figured if I started LPing and making videos, people would check it out, leave some comments. It'd be a good way to meet up with people and talk about games and stuff. Oh, ammo. Yeah, I haven't played this for a year. Usually I can beat it in about 3 hours or something around that. Might be a little longer since I'm on the computer and it's weird to play, but I picked green blood because you can kind of see them a little better. You can see when they're dead a little easier. And another cool thing about how the graphics are screwing up so bad is that you could shoot through walls. Like I could have shot through the gate there and killed that other guy that was walking around right there, just because it doesn't understand walls properly. It's pretty sweet. And I like the graphics in this game. This game definitely has a really depressing, not as depressing as I found Resident Evil 3 to be really depressing. This one's not as depressing, but it's still pretty. See, look, I can shoot this guy through the wall. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna kill them instead of running around them. Whoa. She's like walking through a garbage can. Do you see that shit? How am I supposed to dodge that? Uh, Good thing about all the Resident Evil games is usually they have really good layouts and architecture, like the police station in this game and the mansion in the first game. There's only games like Gaiden and Survivor and stuff that don't have areas that you repeat over and over again. You just kind of go through one area once and then you're done with it. Especially in Survivor. Gaiden, you actually go around the boat a little bit, but I'd say this is probably the scariest Resident Evil game, just because it's pretty realistic actually. There isn't too many moments where it kind of seems a little too stupid to be believable, like in some of the other games. It can, like that giant scorpion in Resident Evil Zero. When I saw that, I was just like, what the fuck? I don't really like Resident Evil Zero that much, just to let everybody know. So if I you know, make fun of it a little bit, just and you like the game, though I'm not trying to be a dick, but just my opinion. Resident Evil Zero is probably like my least favorite of the series, actually. I even liked Gaiden and like I'm a big fan of Resident Evil Survivor with Art Thompson because his hand is bigger than his face. That's just makes the game complete, and the voice acting sounds like they're talking in some kind of echo chamber. It is like the best thing ever. I love this police station. So for this LP and probably the rest of my LPs, I'm just gonna sit here for 3 hours and do the entire LP and then upload it in segments. Not like Lord Vega or SS Skinner, which I'm big fans of, where they upload each section and they do each section at different times. That's not how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna save my game a lot because, as you could see, the ROM is kind of retarded. I don't want to accidentally die or something, and or it freezes up or something doesn't work and I have to start all over. I could just pause the recording and start it over again. Marvin Branagh, yay! Pretty much useless in this game, except he gives you like a pink card. Yay! And there's no voice acting, so and there's no music. The music just cut off for no reason. Like it's just unimportant. Actually, when there's no voice acting in the game, you can actually see how boring these cutscenes are. Like, look how still they are. Marvin Hannah is just kind of like humping in the air for no reason. Yeah. Leon's pretty badass in this game, man. Even though he looks kind of retarded because it's N64 graphic. Actually, it's not as bad as like the Road Rash 64 graphics. Those are kind of weak in the graphics department. But I just turn the volume up a little bit on my headphones just to see if it's better. Every time there's a long pause like this, I'm just taking a sip of beer, so just excuse that. Oh yeah, just go. I like it when he turns into a zombie. He's like all blue. Kind of pulls a Michael Jackson, goes from like black to white. Kind of thing. It's pretty sweet. Then he locks the door, like he's all like hurting. And he's like, he can't breathe properly, and he's all bloody. But then he just stands up and locks the door behind Leon. Yeah, sure. That sounds believable. So yeah, a bit more about LPing. My two favorite LPers are Lord Vega. He's my favorite LPer actually. And then I heard of SS Skinner because he did an LP with her. And I'm a pretty big fan of her too. She's pretty cool. She makes pretty cool bacon cookie stuff. I watched that. That was pretty sweet. And I'm not gonna pick up most of the documents in these. How do I don't know all the buttons properly here. I don't even know how to get to my. Oh, okay. That's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna pick up stupid things I don't think I need. Holy shit. That fucking scared me because he's like on the inside of the wall. I know he's there and he's on the outside of the wall, but you just saw that. I thought he was like